Let me see you work. Let me see you work some for me. Put it on the map and make it twerk some for me. Sure they got the $1 million glow. Dollar worth of dimes and a Maybelline flow. She got it going on. I need it.
Oh. Hey guys, Malika.
What's going on? What's up?
Welcome to Shot Callers.
Welcome back to another episode of Shot Callers.
Yes.
We are still in season what?
3.
Well, we're just beginning of season 3.
Yes, the fabulous season 3.
Yes. We're in Atlanta. Now we're back in Connecticut.
New and improved.
We'll be in New York and New Jersey. We're about to be everywhere, y'all.
I can't wait.
Everywhere. You know, so I hope that y'all bitches letting y'all man know that we gotta work, we gotta give up that pussy, we gotta get interviews, we gotta do every fucking thing. Like, this is what we doing now. We grinding.
Damn, we gotta do all that.
We gotta, yes, and yours is gonna be the first pussy that we get out.
Why mine?
That's the test pussy.
Listen.
This ain't no test. Because if they get this pussy, they ain't gonna want y'all.
Listen.
So don't test my pussy.
We know that you have a track record. We know you have a track record of.
Just with preachers.
No,
dead people.
No, listen.
I'll take you shit.
Dead niggas.
Rest in peace, Harley. Rest in peace.
Listen. No, listen. We know that you have a track record
Of what?
of, you know, with your pussy. I hear that it's hard for niggas to leave you alone.
Yes.
So we need
Who
you.
told you that?
Listen.
Don't worry about it. We have our sources.
We have our sources.
Yeah.
You know.
But it's good. That's
on
a good
everything.
thing.
You have to look up somebody and do their,
Do
know.
you hear this? Yes.
Pussy.
Hears it.
Yeah. Yes. Talk to that bitch down there. Talk to her. Talk to her.
Yes.
Yes.
Respect the pussy, not the mouth.
Respect the pussy. Are we doing this today? Guess what? We have a poetry guide today.
Yes, we do.
Poetry.
He's gonna be snapping his fingers.
That's what you don't know. Poetry.
You don't know what that means?
No.
They say respect the mic. When it's like respect the mic. What
I
does
never
that
heard
mean?
of it. I'm sorry.
Like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. So it's like So tonight you go
Pay
home.
attention.
When you want some dick tonight, when y'all go home, you do this, baby, and you should know to come. That's what that
I'm
means.
try that when I get home.
It's poetry shit. Come get this pussy, nigga.
I'm gonna try that.
Listen, when you
No,
go home,
I
don't
never
talk.
heard
Just
that.
walk in and snap.
I'm gonna
be like this.
I'm gonna just be like,
Yeah, y'all didn't know.
no, I never heard.
We
of
have
that.
a poetry guest today.
Oh my God, I can't wait.
I love poetry.
So listen, how would you guys feel to like have someone who, spit lyrics like that? And I think that shit is sexy.
You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of if I could picture somebody having sex with, that reminds me of Tupac.
You have sex with Tupac if he still was alive?
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
But Tupac wasn't a poet.
No,
No.
no.
Oh
What's
my
that?
God,
Love Jones.
y'all
What about
bugging.
Love Jones? Wasn't he?
That's fake. That's a movie. Tupac
Yeah.
did poetry. Absolutely.
Well, say something that he said.
No.
Did you see Poetic Justice?
Yeah, but shit, that motherfucker was trying to get pussy from Janet. That's all I saw. Shit, you thought that was just the name of a movie.
And that was a fucking movie.
And I didn't see him doing
He's a poet.
No.
But what did he say? Something
He did
that he
poetry.
said.
He had
He
a
had-
book. Oh my God, y'all don't know nothing about no fucking
Well,
Tupac.
tell us something that he said.
I don't know what the fuck he said.
Yeah, but that's
Listen,
okay.
if you knew Tupac
Right,
had
if he
poetry,
really-
you would have known what that meant because
Right.
he would have been snapping that pussy, and you would have known what that meant. I didn't think Tupac did no fucking poetry.
He
was
did.
in Poetic Justice.
Yes.
And then the nigga died.
He was acting.
A
He
dead
was
nigga died.
acting.
He was a dead poet.
You
You know what?
that is wrong.
It's like,
I love Tupac.
Rest in peace, my brother.
All he did was what is song we did? Dear Mama. That ain't no poetry.
It is. That is poetry.
It is.
Dear Mama, yeah, that's poetry.
Well, you didn't know it. I just had to tell you that song. What was
I hope
it?
you get the message that I left you, dear Mama, something like that.
That was
I just
not.
thought he was rapping.
It's something like
That's
that.
what I'm saying. But
But you know what? Poetry is
It's
rap,
a
though.
source of rapping.
Yeah.
It is.
Well,
it
it is
depends,
because
it depends
it's about-
on how you spin it, you
Right.
know. It's how you say it. You know what I'm saying? So
if you guys, would you guys have, if you met a poet, you guys, would you guys sleep with them? Because I hear that they know the words to say to get in that
romantic.
Pussy. Yeah.
well, first of all, I'm not sleeping with somebody just because they're a poet. However,
that's not what we're saying.
that's
We're
what
saying
she
if
said.
you went to
Yeah.
a poetry and you saw
she's just saying that if the words that was coming out their
if
mouth
you went
make
to
you wanna fuck.
if you ever went to a poet and a poetry session, I should say,
I haven't.
and there was a guy on the mic and he said some words and some shit, would you be like, damn, I want to fuck that nigga? Like, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, I guess that could be
possibility.
that could be a thought, because when you think about that, you think about Love Jones, the movie, and that had people panties dropping.
Yeah.
When he was.
I mean, that's
that
like
mic.
somebody singing to you too. I mean, I guess it's the same thing.
Yeah.
You know.
But the words.
I just never
the
met a
way they-
poet that make me want to take my panties off.
Yeah,
So we'll have
me
to
neither.
see.
So if he says some stuff today,
We fucking.
sex so good. Do you remember? So as soon as he comes on, you just do this and he'll know.
Like this.
Do this and he'll know.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So we got a dope show today, ladies. So we got to get ready and prepared. What are we doing for shots today? What are we drinking? Like, I'm ready to drink right now.
I'm gonna do
I'm
white.
do some
I'm
Ciroc.
doing white. White.
Do some apple Ciroc.
I like to
I'm doing some
change it up a
moonshine.
little bit.
No, you're not. We're not talking about that on the show.
Why not?
Yeah, listen,
Why not?
Claire, you always got. That's why your pussy
That's
is gonna be
why.
the first one.
Yeah.
That's why
and
y'all
that's
fucks
it.
with me.
why.
That's
right.
why y'all fucks with me.
We
Now
do fuck
somebody-
Cause
with
I
that.
take one for the team.
That's
right.
right.
Yes.
Yes.
I take it for the team,
That's what I'm saying.
motherfucker.
Okay, so we gotta go into a commercial. We'll be right back. Shot callers with our poetry guy.
I swear to God, I've been waiting for you. Like a nigga in some Timberlands at the train stop with headphones on, I've been listening to you. The melodies of your voice keep singing to me, telling me. I've been waiting for a woman like you for a while now. A woman with a wild style, body like a bad child. And she make the ooh sound, me wanna cool down. For you I wanna bow down, cause you my queen now, we a thing now. What you need is a ring now, and I need that bling blow. I've been listening to you. The melodies of your voice keep singing to me, telling me. I've been waiting like a new father, excited to see his first love. I'm blind, but I know love. I wanna feel it all the time. We don't need gloves. If you looking in my eyes, you can see it. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I just want you to ride like a chauffeur. I'ma wait for your ride like an Uber, cause I've been listening to you. The melodies of your voice keep singing to me, telling me. I know that you're patient, cause your box is more than a shelter for the homeless. I wanna give my condolences in advance, cause I'm waiting to kill the curiosity in your pants and the loneliness in your glance. Like an inmate waiting for that late night love on the radio. I've been listening to you. The melodies of your voice keep singing to me, telling me. And I'm waiting for you. I swear to God that I'm waiting.
You've been waiting on me. I've been waiting on you too. Been checking for the wrong niggas, but none do what you do. Slow dancing, romancing, holding me down like a mortal friend. I'm yearning for your touch, saying wait on this, wait on this. We just gonna keep doing our thing. Yeah. From the first moment I saw you, I knew there was never gonna be another nigga like you. After you, before you, it don't matter. The spark to my flame, the trees in my blood. I've been listening to you. The melodies of your voice keep piercing to me, telling me. Wait on this, wait on this. Late nights when I'm craving your touch and moments of blessed and highly favored are mixed with thee. I wonder if you think of me the way I think of you and touch you. I've been listening to you. The melodies of your voice keep piercing to me, telling me, wait on this, wait on this.
Hey guys, welcome back to Shop Callers. Oh my God, I want to hear this guy today. I
mean,
heard he is super, super dope.
That's what y'all saying, so I can't wait.
Well,
I want to
you know,
hear
he-
it because
he-
nobody never made me take my panties off saying some damn poetry, so we gonna see. We gonna
Okay.
see. I ain't got no panties on anyway, so.
I don't either. So guys, welcome to the hot seat, Fly Rye. Come on. What's up?
Right here.
Okay, Fly Rye.
How
You
doing?
looking like Fly Rye. What's going on?
What's up?
Welcome to Shop Callers.
Hi, I give hugs.
Oh,
Yes. So what's going on?
not much. I'm chilling, you know. Glad to be here again. You know what I mean?
So I'm hearing that your poetry would take off, some panties
That's
and
what
make
they
the panties
say.
drop.
Yeah.
Really? I like to hear this shit. So you actually made like women like drop their
First
panties.
of all, you gotta know like what I do first. Like,
Okay, so
see, I do a whole lot of PSing. You don't know what
PSing?
PSing?
Tell,
Yeah.
tell us what's PSing. Because
No.
PSing that I know is that motherfucking period. That's the PS. I can show you my calendar. It says PSing.
Nah, the PSing I do is poetically speaking. You
Okay,
feel me?
poetically speaking.
So that shit is real. That shit from the heart, from the mind, from the soul.
Yeah, something like
Could
that.
you get somebody in the bedroom with your poetically speaking?
Can I get them in the bedroom?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
it's possible. Like that's what
You
I.
saying
that's
it's possible, but have you got somebody in the bedroom? So yes. Okay. Well, speak it. You must got a girlfriend or some shit. He don't want to tell nobody that his his poetry.
So,
be having motherfuckers take
how
their
would
panties
you
off.
how would you lower me into the bedroom? Do something for me, and I'll be the judge of that.
I'm gonna be the judge too.
He don't give you head. You ain't never read his mind while his tongue flickered like the end of the tunnel light. You ain't never gripped his head. You ain't choosing right. Cause if the mood is right, I could spell out what you shout out with tongues I know how to write. My cursive is curses like fuck. Yeah. You know the things you say when you fuck with this type of man? You know the element that comes into play when you step on this type of sand?
Yeah.
You
Okay.
bound to get wet next. My triple X is like a duplex. I live to write my stories in your cervix. If I was homeless, I would live in y'all box.
Okay.
They say the warmest part of y'all body is y'all box. So would y'all let me in? It's coming like a threesome in this bitch.
Okay, I might let you in with that.
Right, you know what
Okay.
it is? It's also like what you say, but it's how you looking at that person. too.
Right, right.
I think that's what it is.
Eye
too.
contact, maybe?
Yes. Oh yeah. Because I think like I got a little wet when you was like saying it. So yeah.
Oh, so you like this? So,
Yeah, it was good.
So you were
Probably I.
So earlier in the show, we were talking about one of the hosts mentioned that Tupac was he did poetry.
Yeah.
I didn't get that. Like, do you know anything about that?
I
I
you a
knew
poet.
I knew he was a poet, but even rap is poetry. You feel
Right.
me? Or poetry is the basis, like the basic for rap and all other music and all of that shit. So before there was like real music, it was poets. So every artist period is a poet, but Tupac really wrote poetry. Like he got poems and shit. Like I remember reading them shits in school and all that shit. They used to teach us that shit. I had a poetry class and they brought up Tupac and some of his poems and shit.
Did they talk about like your poetry having like their poetry having girls or guys taking off their clothes also?
Nah, this was in high school.
I'm just saying, yeah. But they talk about sex ed in high school, so
Nah, it was about poetry, you feel me? About writing and like, putting shit together and how it's supposed to be said and all that shit.
Okay. So was Tupac walking around, snapping his fingers?
Yeah,
like
what's
that?
with the snap shit?
Because I ain't
snap.
I mean, that's just, showing love, period.
So if I go home and tell my man, if I want to have sex with my man, can I just, go home and look at him and be like, just.
Ah, fuck. That's what just.
Well, listen, we will be back. We're going to go into a commercial, and we're going to get you on the hot seat with the other two ladies and talk about what you're doing, what's coming up. So we'll be back. Shot callers.
Yep, let's see if you could get their panties off.
Poetically speaking, my city's known as the dirty water. That's Waterbury, Connecticut if you happen to be a foreigner. There's no jobs and no pride. Pure negativity is your neighbor if you reside. Abandoned factories is the result of a corrupted government. Greed feeds the hunger of the white man who's running it. So this translates as a domino effect to the streets. Every man must eat cause he too has needs. I once read an article from the mayor of the state of Maine. He proclaimed that Waterbury, Connecticut was to blame for the overdoses of their citizens.
These are people that take drugs. These are guys that are named D-Money, Smoothie, Shifty, these type of guys that come from Connecticut, New York. They come up here, they sell their heroin, then they go back home.
The nerve of him, not to be hypocritical, but he's probably right. Cause where I'm from, every black and Spanish man has knowledge of bundles. From halves to wholes to bricks to loaves, they know bread. I mean, our streets are the walking dead. And with no jobs, these zombies are our opportunity to be fed. The job description of a drug dealer in Connecticut is like working the first shift as a customer service assistant at any business residence. First shift means up at 6 a.m. Cause fiends are up early to purchase the drug of their choice. To dismantle the crackling of their voice is needed. In this job description, dealers must also transfer calls, telling customers to call the trap phone, cause the dial the personal is how you designated a trap phone, a synonym for getting caught. If the dirty water had more jobs, these skill sets could be used in a more proficient way. But do I really mean that? Cause the hourly pay won't add up to a couple bundles gone a day, that's how we're raised. Is it the lack of jobs that creates the dirty water? Or the lack of pride that deteriorates the dirty water? Cause if we had pride instead of just hanging outside sipping the dirty water by the pint and disposing it to the right, it wouldn't look like the slums. If we were happy to live here and purchase and renovated all these abandoned houses, we might love the fact to say that we lived there. But no one likes dirty. And the only time these streets get cleaned is when you're doing community service. The fact that you have to get arrested and see the judge first before you get uplifted and clean your yard first is the reason why our mind and system is above worst. We are backwards. We are from a city that's taught to clap if he claps first. We need to save these applause for when we get our young men off these streets and into some jobs. That's when I'll clap first. But no one likes dirty. But we love the fact to say that we're from the dirty water. Poetically speaking.
What's up, what's up? Welcome back, guys. It's Shot Callers. We still have the sexual poetic.
Nah, y'all just making me out to that, man. That's
How?
all y'all making this shit about. I do a whole lot of PS and not just some.
No, we know. You do.
Poetic,
No, we're not saying it like that.
But isn't most of poetry related to sex?
Nah, not at all. That shit is.
It's like feelings too,
that
like an
shit is
emotion.
Political. That shit is like motivational. That shit is sexual. It's real life shit. Everything.
Yeah. But you do other stuff than doing poetry too.
Yeah.
So you do a lot of other things too besides being a poet.
Yeah, I do a lot of events around the city, you know. I got this event, it's called Pohookatry. It's a collective of poetry, hookah, and art every last Thursday of the month. Liquid Lounge, Waterbury, Connecticut. I do the annual block parties on Warner Ave. You know, this will be the 7th year. We've been doing that.
What days do you do the block parties? Because I've never seen a block party.
That's in the summer. That's in the summertime in
Okay.
July.
It's gonna be tomorrow. Wear your goose.
You know what? I'm done.
So when did you start writing poetry? Like, because the stuff that you say, it's like you gotta really like be knowledgeable with a lot of stuff to be able to write that type of stuff down and to be able to connect the words connecting with each other. Like, when did you start doing that?
I first started in like high school. I had this poetry class, and that's what really got me into poetry. Cause I used to make music before that. You feel me? I used to always, record as a youngin' or whatever. But then I took that class, and what inspired me was my teacher, cause he used to like be on tour with like TLC. He was the road manager and shit.
Oh wow.
So I always.
What school you went to?
I went to Crosby.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he was like the road manager or something for like all these stars. So I was always in the music. It started from the music. So once I found a new lane and I was good at it, I just
ran with it.
Ain't
nothing wrong with
Ain't
it.
nothing wrong
Ain't
with
nothing
that.
wrong with that.
So it started out at school, and then you do music too.
Yeah.
So did you started music first, or did you start the poetry first?
Nah, it was music first.
Okay.
Yeah, I always been making music. I had like a little crew, We just used to go to the studio, record, make mixtapes, all that shit, record shit.
Music can be poetry, so you take the words and you kind of slow it down a bit, right?
Yeah, it is poetry. Like I said before, it all music started off as poetry. Poets. Before there was artists, it was poets. You feel me?
So picture like Edgar Allan Poe, the poet.
I don't even know who that is.
Well,
the funny thing is though, like I'm not the biggest fan of poetry.
Really?
Oh,
Like
okay.
I don't. Nah. It's the music that got me into the poetry. But I like poetry, I like hearing other people speak if they fire or whatever, but I don't really like, the dramatic poetry, sit down, reading and all that.
Yeah.
No.
So
That's
there-
more like Edgar Allan Poe, and then you got Langston Hughes. He did he wrote poems as
So
well.
there's no. I was about to ask you, is there a poet that inspires you? But you saying you don't really.
Yeah, there's not really I wouldn't say just one
Tupac.
poet. Cause
You
not
steady
even
on
Tupac.
Tupac.
Tupac,
Nah,
thank
really,
you for
I'ma
listening.
be- nah,
Thank you
but
for
check this out.
clarifying these hoes.
All right.
talking
Why
about
we gotta be
Tupac
hoes?
Because y'all be getting me mad sometimes. I know I'm the smartest one of the crew.
Win,
So,
win.
So,
I like to know
Give me
win.
my props. Give me my props.
No.
Because all three of y'all
But
was
I
like
asked
shutting
you.
me down.
I didn't say that
Listen.
Tupac wasn't. I just said I never knew.
Y'all
And
was
I
trying to play
asked-
me out.
No,
Like,
because
y'all was
I
trying
asked
play
you to
me
say
out.
something that he did, and you couldn't know nothing. Then when I said dear
Bitch, I-
mama, then you said okay, yeah.
All his shit is poetry.
What?
Yeah.
Thank you for clarifying that, making me look
All his
these-
shit is
these
poetry. though.
bitches.
Real shit.
You know
But,
what?
Thank you.
The
Let's
funny
give-
thing about
let's
that,
give her a
though-
round of applause because she knew that.
Hold
Your
on.
hands is ice cold,
Kinda
Lord.
anemic.
Huh?
Warm
You
them up.
anemic? Oh my God.
Yeah, let's warm it
Let's
up. Go
warm
ahead
them
while
up.
you talk. Go ahead.
But the funny thing about that, like you asked, if I been inspired by any poet or whatever. The first person to really like inspire me to write, period, was Biggie though.
Oh,
Yes.
I
So
love
do you
Biggie.
consider Biggie as a poet?
Yeah, he taught me how to flow. You see me how I move in different pockets, all that.
So
all that
you
shit
did
is
poetry
Biggie.
over there. Let me hear you spit some of your rap over here. Do some rap.
Yeah,
Spit
rap,
some bars?
Yeah,
What
spit
you
some
want?
bars.
Spit some
Huh?
Give me
Okay.
7 bars. I don't know what that means, but I heard somebody say it.
7 bars. Oh, but you the smartest one. What the fuck do 7 bars
Listen,
mean?
listen.
Look at you, go ahead.
All
So
right.
go ahead, spit
Let
something.
me know what type of shit you want to hear from me though.
Whatever.
You want me-
We are an R-rated show,
Like-
so whatever you wanna spit.
You can't touch me, nigga. You too rusty and ugly. I've been looking good on this fuck beat, upbeat tempos. How a head goes, no menstrual. Beat it like instrumentals. I'ma pop like when the Mentos hit the coat. I'ma fuck the industry with both hands on the throat. Just that rough shit. When I fuck clips with the pink lips, leave that shit bent like how the Uggs get in the winter. When I enter on my fly shit, I never been a hater on some lie shit. Always let my niggas niggas eat. I even divide it. If rapping make me eat, this is how I divide it. I take like 100,000 and break it down. Buy my niggas some pounds and pass it all around. You don't even gotta bring me back cash. Scratch that. I'ma need a third. IRS ain't even tax that. Need to be in a different bracket. Cause my ad-lib can outlive a local nigga rapping. Watch out. This the shotta in your casa. Got my bitch moving weight. That's that Griselda Blanca. Stress got me bunning herb. Plus I eat a lot. Summertime coming, so you know my block is hot. But fuck that, I'ma bounce back with some cold shit. My bitch like bitches, threesome just a bonus, but hold it.
What? Guys!
Oh,
heard it first on Shot Callers.
That was
but
good.
do your bitch do threesomes? Cause we need her on the show.
Right. Yes, whatever.
Do she? Not me to call her a bitch. You married single, your wife, somebody?
Nah, I'm single. It's complicated.
Everybody's complicated. You know what I'm saying? Listen, come with us. We got you. You know?
Yo, ad-libs. You said your ad-libs was better than these niggas rapping?
Yeah,
Oh
local
my
niggas
God.
rapping.
Oh, I love it. Wait, it was something else that fucking...
All I heard was a threesome. That's all I heard.
That was amazing. So when did you start rapping? So high school was the whole poetry thing, right? Because you were inspired by your teacher. So where did the rapping come from?
Yeah, it was still in high school. That's when I started.
Oh, high school.
Period.
Everything is all high school. So tell me, so you said you like Biggie. Tell me what other, who you think is like the greatest rap out right now? Like, do we have anybody?
The greatest rapper? I don't know. I don't know about all that. But my favorite,
I don't think you could say greatest though.
Well, I ain't gonna say greatest, but
yeah.
who's inspiring you
who
right
I'm
now?
rocking
Like,
with right
yeah.
now, Meek Mill. Like,
So what I'm saying is that, so if you could do a song with somebody, you would do it with Meek Mills?
Yeah.
Meek Mills, if you watching,
Listen.
come
Gotta hit him up. You already
His
heard
girl
it.
do threesomes,
Recruit
Meek
that
Mill. His girl do threesomes.
Dream chasing.
Right. Dream chasing. That's right.
So, but also too, you have a clothing
Line.
Nah, I don't got no clothing.
But you
line,
working with somebody that's doing the clothing, right?
Yeah. Shout out Socks and Tops downtown, man. You
Yeah,
need anything, clothing, whatever you need, brand on your shit. Holla at them, they gonna set you straight for real.
Oh, okay. No, I thought you were involved in that with them too.
Nah, I got something. It's funny you say that because we working on something right now. It's coming.
So
like,
you
I
thought
got
you was
all that shit
psychic.
coming.
I am
Fucking
psychic. I'm
telling
psychic.
shit.
Listen, I am psychic. Don't tell me. Listen, I am psychic.
Uh-huh.
You know, but you know what? That's just a new thing now. It's like start off, then clothing line, then it's pussy line, makeup line, you know, dick line, you know.
I'd be interested in the pussy line. So what else do you have going on? I know you talk about some shows and events that you do. Anything else new that's gonna happen for you?
Well, I'm pushing this, video I just dropped. It's called For a Black Girl. I just dropped that on YouTube or whatever. It's 10 minutes long. It's like a little documentary type shit.
Oh, wow.
So I need y'all to go check that out. It's talking about, the phrase being like, you look good for a black girl. Like, you look good for a black girl.
Oh, yeah, I hate that type of phrase. Yeah.
So go keep that out. You're going to like that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so we gotta watch it. So of course, it's shot callers. You gotta take some shots.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, we need you to look in that camera right there. Let people know how they could contact you. If people contact you, you do poetry parties, you do other events and stuff like that. And I also want to know about the block party too on Warner. So let the people know how they could reach out to you and.
Yeah, it's your boy Fly Ride, the face of CT. You can follow me on the gram at the face of CT. Yeah, I do a whole lot of PS, and you don't know what that is. That's poetically speaking. Every last Thursday of the month, you could catch me at Pahookah Tree, right there on Liquid Lounge on North Main Street, Waterbury, Connecticut. Come fuck with your boy, you did?
You heard it here.
Oh, you heard it here first on Shot Callers Fly. And you single? I can't believe that. You got a cute face. Like, why you single? You dick small?
Nah.
Okay. I just gotta ask, because I hear poetry guys, they're not good guys to date, though, from what I hear.
Why?
I don't know. I hear that they say stuff that just, be lying and shit. But we'll talk about that on another show. But anyways, we'll be back with our shot callers commercial break. That's how we doing it.
You fucking stupid.
Yeah. Hey. watch. Cook it up, watch. Bring that little bitch up, watch. Bring that little bitch to hibachi. Yeah. Cook it up, watch. I got these hoes on my body, but I ain't wifing no thought. She wanna drink on the side, she wanna give me the top. I let the baddie real shot, but I ain't wifing no thought. Bring that little bitch to hibachi. Cook it up, watch. I got these hoes on my body, but I ain't wifing no thought. She wanna drink on the side, she wanna give me the top. Hey, I let the baddie real shot, hey, but I ain't wifing no thought. Hey, she want a bag for real, she want a bag for real. Don't know how to act for real, don't know how to act for real. Put double G's on your hip, put double C's on your hip. I get the bag for real, don't know how to act for real. I'ma just dip and I dab in it. Came from a bucket with crabs in it. Now that she see me on takeoff, I'm rocking little baby, no bass in it. I got the sauce and no passing it. You can't even reach in my cabinet. I am OJ, your main bitch. I hit the crib and I'm stabbing it. Tell them one time for the money. Tell them one time for the hoes. They gon' be mad when I pull out the rose. Escape from the piece, I was serving no more. But I told them I can't do that no more. I'm about to blow on my shooters on go. I used to get 50 grams for the low. Now I need like 50 grand for a show. Rockin' the boat like Aaliyah. She telling me she wanna work the middle. They say that I'm hot like a fever. I'm hot. Telling me I should cool down a little, but I ain't letting up. Next year I pull up in a Bentley truck. She hop in the front, but she know what's up. No cuffin', I'm getting all in them guts. Then I bring that little bitch to hibachi. Cook it up, watch. I got these hoes on my body, but I ain't wifing no thought. She wanna drink on the side, she wanna give me the top. I let the baddie real shot, but I ain't wifing no thought. Bring that little bitch to hibachi. Cook it up, watch. I got these hoes on my body, but I ain't wifing no thought. She wanna drink on the side, she wanna give me the top. I let the baddie real shot, but I ain't wifing no thought. She want a bag for real, she want a bag for real. Don't know how to act for real, don't know how to act for real. Put double G's on your hip, put double C's on your hip. I get the bag for real, don't know how to act for real.
Yeah, I'm finna add that me. Got these hoes all in my body, all my pussy pop for free. I ain't dropping bags of no thotty, but she wanna taste my sake. Spanish mommy like Aki, kicked it with her like Tachi. Head fire hibachi, cook it up, watch me. Rachel Ray can't top me, but the bitch could top me. Then bring her ass to hibachi. Fuck it up, watch me. PS and all in your thotty, finesse her out of her body. My pimpin' came from college.
If you can't take the heat, then get the fuck out the kitchen. If you don't want it in your blood, then wear your ass a mitten.
I know the streets, the bench, I used to sleep. These bitches I used to leech, give dick just for a feast. Then dip, where's my cleats? Been running the field for weeks, shipping it off peak, hoping the smell don't leak. I'm elite, I'm coming from them crabs in the barrel, where heroes pull you down, fucked up off the hero. And I must win with friends, yeah, fuck them. Amends don't mend them, these bands demand them. I'm hungry. Success give a nigga munchies. If you looking for your bitch, yeah, we at hibachi, nigga.
Hey, bring that little bitch to hibachi. Cook it up, watch. I got these hoes on my body, but I ain't wifing no thought. She wanna drink on the side, she wanna give me the top. I let the baddie real shot, but I ain't wifing no thought. Bring that little bitch to hibachi. Cook it up, watch. I got these hoes on my body, but I ain't wifing no thought. She wanna drink on the side, she wanna give me the top. I let the baddie real shot, but I ain't wifing no thought.
What's going on? Welcome back to Shop Call Us. We want to thank Fly Rye.
Yes.
At the end, he told me his dick is big. He showed it to me, yo. I just want to clarify that. You know, we went in the back. We went in the back, and I measured it and everything. You know.
Put the stamp on it.
He definitely has a poetry dick.
You got a man?
Who?
You.
Listen, I asked the questions here. You don't ask me on my show. Listen, hold on. This ain't Fly Ride shit here. I believe they say Malika Carter when
Right.
we.
No, they didn't. They said Sky Breeze.
No, they say Shot Callers.
Yes. Okay, that's it. Yeah.
But he's not a part of the. His name
He
ain't
can
on
ask you a question.
When?
He got your lip print on his dick. He's entitled to some questions.
You know what? I'm done.
That's when y'all did that commercial break.
When?
Commercial break, bitch. You heard her.
Anyways, we'll talk about that
He ain't
later.
even talking. You got him silent of the lambs. over
Listen,
here.
I gave him. I gave him.
Did you go in there and go?
I gave him.
yeah.
Listen, I can't even open my legs. Guy got no underwears on, but that's how it got to be. He know. Look at him. Watch that. Watch it. Watch this. No, he's not. We want to thank you for coming on the show.
Yeah,
and
thank you
also
so
he
much.
clarified that Tupac
Is
dead. Tupac was a poet. He said Biggie was a poet. Biggie inspired him.
That's right.
And I inspired him to do better, right?
And shout out to your teacher.
Yeah,
is he
who's
still
your
alive?
teacher?
Does he know you still keep in contact with him? Because that's great to have somebody
name?
inspire you. Like your teacher should know what you're doing.
If he went to
and be
Crosby,
proud.
them teachers is dead over
forgot
there.
his name, too.
Crosby 2000 and
Wait a minute.
I graduated
No, listen,
2010.
Crosby.
2010.
Yeah,
2010.
I graduated 2010.
Okay, so
Wow.
Crosby
2010? You like my son's age.
How old is that?
Listen, my
2010.
son is 2010. My son 2010. No, you graduated in 2010?
Yeah.
Shout out
Okay.
to the poetry teacher, Crosby High School,
Word.
2010, right? Okay, see, get a nigga.
Poetry tell you.
Listen, let's take these shots.
Right.
Let's take these shots to the poetry guy.
Yeah,
Yes.
so much
You know what?
success.
Yes,
Like
much
we
success.
definitely, Shot Callers
Everything.
definitely wish
You
you
dope.
a lot
You
of
definitely
success,
dope.
and we
Word.
definitely gonna be following you and just making sure that you on the up and
Yes,
up and
'cause
come to
you
your
made,
shows and that type
you
of
made
shit.
Miss
So definitely
Sky
reach out
wet
to
without
us.
no pianos. Now she gotta
Yep.
go in the back and write with a
Put
paper
tissue.
towel and shit.
She just
So
stuffed
shout out
herself
to
with
you.
paper towels.
Shout out to paper
She
towels.
said she never had a poetry make her take her panties off.
Until now.
But that nigga said he's gonna live in your box, girl.
Yes.
And you know you don't give up pussy every day, so damn.
Right, he have to live there because he don't give it up.
He gotta live. Niggas gotta live in your pussy because you don't give that motherfucker
Right.
up. Why don't you give that pussy up? God
Take
gave you
the
that
shot.
pussy
Yeah,
to give that pussy up.
Cheers.
All right, cheers.
Poetically speaking.
Poetically speaking, PSing.
Respect the mic.
Let me see you work, let me see you work some for me. Put it on the map and make it twerk some for me. Sure they got the $1 million glow, dollar worth of dimes and a Maybelline flow. She got it going on, I need it,